And that's us good to go. Welcome in, everyone. Let me just refresh my Twitch stream there. Yep, there we go. All good, all good. This isn't SnowRunner. Yes, I know this. I'll be frank, guys. I'm not enjoying SnowRunner at the moment. I am honestly kind of found myself considering recently just skipping the current region until the next one comes out. I really am not having a good time. Yeah, I'm only 25% of the way completed, or maybe a little bit after the last stream I did, but every time I try to go and play SnowRunner, even just to move some trucks around to get ready for a stream, I don't even want to boot the game up. It's not good. So, I've decided to take a break from SnowRunner. And if that means that the next phase comes out before I go back to SnowRunner, so be it. We will go to the next phase and eventually come back to 17 and do something with it because, nah, I'm not putting myself through that. If anyone wants to log in and do a multiplayer with me, I'll take that. I will accept all help, quite honestly, at this point. But for the moment, we're going to focus on the other titles because we have got Docked that I added to the rotation. So, and I'm not going to be able to stream this coming Wednesday because I'm on the back shift this week. So, yeah, I thought do Farming Sim today. A little bit more chill, a little bit more relaxed. And we'll head back to SnowRunner at some point. I do know that the Mercedes... Ooh, excuse me, that is my coffee. I do know that the Mercedes pack is coming out this next week. So maybe next Sunday I'll do a SnowRunner. Depends how I feel. Depends how I feel. I will let you guys know in the Discord what the score is with that. But today we're going to do some Farming Sim. Let me just take this cardigan off because it has the temperature in my room has gone through the roof. So I don't need that on. In fact, come here, you. A little bit of fan action. There we go. Perfect. So, where are we today? We have money, a lot of money. So, after last time, you might remember that I was saying a lot of stuff about the porridge pack. Well, as you can see, it's gone. Yeah, so the mod pack got rolled. The porridge production got rolled into another mod pack, which, you know, these things happen. But that meant that in order to continue on with the porridge production, I would have had to have gotten really deep into this other mod pack, which I have no experience with, and I didn't really want to fuss around with. So I've just gotten rid of it, gotten rid of everything associated with that mod pack. So we now have a clear space to do something with. I'm not really sure what to do with it. I guess I might put some more fish production stuff here. Considering that we have our two aqua farms right here, that might not be a bad idea. In fact, what I could possibly do is sell this one down here, the young breeding thing. I could sell that one once it's empty and move my productions up here instead. Might work out a little bit better. Just, you know, less distance to transport fish and fish food and stuff. So that's a possibility. But I think this kind of like little area here is probably where I'm going to start looking at getting my next lot of productions or fields, shall we say, because we have a good group of fields up here. And apart from 25 and 5, I'm kind of still interested in getting. These ones up here, not so much. They're not that great. I mean, 4 comes with a whole load of land that we can't use. 1 comes with a whole lot of land we can't use. Even 2 comes with a whole lot of land we can't use. So, you know, 3 is not too bad. I suppose I could get 3 and possibly 4 and merge them together, something like that. But that still gives us like sections that we can't do anything with, which is annoying because I mean, look, this field here, which is not a bad size field, but it comes with all of this up here, which because of this giant cliff, can't really do an awful lot with. Just kind of scrubland. I suppose I could put some productions on it, but we'll have to see. But I think we're probably going to go 25. Oh, okay. Thanks, game. 25, 5, and then probably go across this way 8, 11, 9, 10. These ones here. That's probably where we're going to expand the farm to. Probably today. We'll see how we get going. I now have merged these two fields together. These two were separate because we were waiting on the soybean production, soybean harvest, and everything else. I think is pretty good. Yeah, we harvested everything else. So yeah, we're good. The windmill is now complete. Ah, look at that. And we already have, I've already put some wheat in here. And we already have, oh my lord, quite a substantial amount of flour. That is 1 month's flour production. That's actually really good. Yeah. That's really, really good. Crikey. Okay. Yeah. So we now have a grain mill, which is excellent. And the castle is also getting on quite nicely as well. 54 of 65. So nearing the end point for the castle here as well. So what is the plan for today? Well, the plan is to get planting. We need to do quite a lot of planting today, actually. We have quite a lot of fields here that need to be sorted out. So, I have my 2 tractors here. We're going to start with this one here, because the first thing we're going to do is we're going to plant some sugar beets. We're going to do some sugar. Mostly because that machine over there, the nice little red one, came up in the sale over the last couple of months. So I thought, why not do some sugar? So, I think what we'll do is we'll do this field with sugar beet and maybe 24. I feel like if we're going to do more than one field though, we probably need to get another harvester because sugar beet does take a while to get through, you know. So it's kind of like the spinach. It takes a while to process. So maybe do... So we've got 3 other fields, technically, at the moment. Is that one actually planted with oats, or is it just... Oh no, it is actually planted with oats. That's actually not that bad. We might actually buy that. 500,000. Save ourselves having to plant some oats. So that means... What are we going to plant in the other fields? That is a good question. What haven't we done recently? You know? What haven't we done? We've done an awful lot of canola. We haven't done an awful lot of corn. We've only done 1 or 2 fields of corn since we started this map. Could possibly do some corn. We've got soybeans coming next month, so could do soybeans. But then again, we are waiting for the fish food factory to finish its current production as much as possible, because then we're going to sell it and just buy fish food, because this is such a slow production. Such a slow production. Yeah, what else? We don't actually have anything else that we can really be getting on with at the moment, is there? So, yeah, we just need that to finish off its fish food, and then we could sell that, get some more, which is not bad. Yeah, we've got planks coming in here. gas, carpentry, sawmill, spinnery, vegetable processing plant. Potatoes, maybe? We don't have a vegetable processing plant, do we? We have a preserved food factory. Can we do anything with potatoes here? No, not really. So if we wanted to do potatoes, we'd need a different thing. But let's get this guy. Let's get this guy working here first, whilst we are perusing potentialities. Oh yes, we've got all of this to sell as well. Yes, March is sunflower and honey selling time. That's what that is. Where are we? Where's our other guy? So, the long grain, oilseed, grass, peas, spinach, wheat. Don't have the best selection with this. Maybe we should get a planter. We don't actually have a proper planter yet. We can do pretty much everything. Yeah, we got rid of our strange. Okay. We could go for one of these. Corn, sorghum. Actually, what do we need to plant potatoes with? Because we could do potatoes. But where are the potato planters? Root crops, here we are. Potatoes. Oof. Yeah, they are not that great. Although this would probably be the one to do, because we could then do poplar and also sugar cane if we wanted to. And we have the money for it, I guess, so do some potatoes. Yeah, let's do some potatoes, why not? Oh, he's really going at it. Okay, where'd that guy go? Here we are. Here's our potatoes. Our potato planter. We're going to need some seeds. I think we can just fill this thing with seeds, can't we? And they turn into potatoes. That's fertilizer. There we go. There's seeds. Buy a bunch of those. Oh, there we are. Perfect. Wow, this has quite a considerable capacity behind it. Oh. May as well just fill them up, because I think we're going to do quite a few potatoes here. And we'll need another potato harvester, obviously. I think that will work nicely. There we are. Perfect. And which field to do potatoes in? That is a good question. I think Go and do potatoes in the far field. Yeah, I think potatoes in the far field. Da-da-da-da. Well, this means we'll actually be able to put our fertilizer spreader to good use as well, because we can't do both at the same time with this, so excellent. Maybe I should do potatoes in this field, because we're already going to have an awful lot of sugar beets here, and if I do this field down here, that's going to be a lot. Yeah. Don't overload yourself, Lynx. That is, I think we'll do this field. Yeah. Just start off with a wee crop of potatoes, I think. Ah, effect. Ooh, actually, do I need... This isn't going to be a direct drill, is it? Maybe it is. Is this going to be a direct drill? Might be, actually. Why, what are you doing? Mate, what are you doing? What are you doing? Your AI is very confused. Okay. Go. I could have been halfway around the headland by now. Alright. Are you happy now? I think he's happy. Definitely planting potatoes. Yes, indeed, definitely planting potatoes. Alrighty. That's them done. Good. Going nicely there as well. Right. Let's sell a few things whilst we are in the correct month. So, sunflower oil. Sunflower oil. 6 for more crest oil. Yeah, that's the best one right there. Where's that at? Oh, okay. Somewhere I've never been before. Excellent. Let's go. Oh, I hate having to drive in the field. It's alright, it's just a little bit. There we go. Alright. This is all of the sunflower oil that we have produced from all of the sunflowers that we have done on this map. Well, not almost all of it, but, you know. Did use a little bit to make fish food until we realised that that production was terrible. So that is something... The fishing aspect of this game is actually not bad, once you understand it. The problem is that the productions do not line up. Like, there's no way, unless you have like... Whoa, steady on. I literally told you to brake, not turn. Crazy thing. But, yeah, there's no way to actually keep up with the productions. Lord, are you serious, trailer? Oh my lord, why are there bollards next to the sell point? How am I supposed to sell my goods? What is this nonsense? Okay, fine. You know what? Push it off. I said just have to push it off. Lady, you're in the way of the oil. Or, there we go. Okay, so I have no idea what we sold all of that for because it all came in tiny little packets, but we had 21 times 8? What's that? That's actually pretty good. One. Hang about. Why is it... Why is it selling for 8.1? That wasn't the price on the thing for 1,000 litres. I am very confused. I am... Wait. Come here, mouse. That's it. Yeah, it was 6 something, not 8.1. What? But we were definitely getting 8,100 per pallet. I do not understand that at all. That is very strange. But hey, whatever, I guess. 8.1 times 20 is 160,000. Not bad. Not bad. We can sell this carton and paper roll as well. How much does that sell for at the moment? Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. We can definitely sell this right now. 8.8 at the warehouse. Oh, 8.16. No, there we go. Paper roll to the warehouse. And what about the card roll? Carton roll. Warehouse is 8.4. Magic books and tricks for that one. Oh wow, that's a long way away. Is it worth an extra 500? Oh, probably not. Logistics Centre West is also a really good price. Where's that? There. Oh, right, okay. So, cardboard there. Now, this is very bizarre, guys, because, again, I downloaded a new autoload. I got rid of the old trailers, right? And this one is still not working with the autoload. I don't know what is going on. Why is it doing this? There is something very, very weird about all of this, I must say. In fact, let me just go and have a look. Because if I come over here, I actually set down a little warehouse. Or a little workshop thing here. This thing. Customize. Auto-load. Yes. Auto-load on. Standard trailer type, please. Load position standard. Enable side loading. Rear loading. Then pickup range. Okay. Let's save that. Still not doing anything, is it? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I swear, all of these auto-load mods work when I'm playing this on my laptop. And yet, when I switch to my computer here, none of them work. Hang on a second. Hang on a second, guys. I know this is... Pop another one of these down. Would if I could actually get anything. Move that away. Thank you. So annoying. Why won't it just let me put it here? No, 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 no. Of course it won't. I've got to put it over here. Let's see if we can actually tackle this once and for all, because I am so flummoxed by this game's inability to work properly on one of my things and not on another. Right, so try to turn that off. Auto load on. Those are all. Save those. Yes. Close. Customize. Ah! It's working again. Oh my lord, it's actually working. Hallelujah. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Not going to take the rest of these with you, huh? Nah. Just take them all to the warehouse, to be absolutely honest, because I'm not sure how much fussing around I want to do here. Get back on there. Oh, get back on. Oi! First of all, stop playing around with me. Second of all, stay where you put. There we go. Right. Alright. You wee varmints. Let's go, because we have a lot of honey here to sell as well, actually, so sooner we get onto that, the better. Perfect. Hey, Groot, nice to see you. How's it going? Warehouse, that's right. Price difference isn't going to be that cataclysmic for us when we have nearly 3 million, so it's all good. da. Up and over. Down the sheep pen. Pen. Warehouse is this one just here? I'll double check before we drive through. Just I believe this is the warehouse. Yes, yes, it is. Perfect. Good grief, that is a lot of snow. that is a lot of cheese. 2 to 3 foot. Yeah. We had a little bit of snow here the other day. A light dusting, one could say. And it made my life a living misery. So, ooh, it's empty. It is empty. This guy must be... fill up. But yeah, and that was just a light dusting of snow, and it made my life an actual living nightmare. So 2 to 3 foot, I can imagine that has probably brought things to a complete standstill. Not have any fertilizer? I do not. Okay, buy some fertilizer. Couple of those. Perfect. Go fill up. Get back to the field. Oop. Already 9 inches. That is, yeah, that's the kind of weather where I'd just be staying at home. I'd be just like, nah, can't go out. Literally. That's why I've never experienced snow on that kind of level. That is actually quite insane to me. The most I've had... maybe about 6 inches? Something like that of snow. Certainly no more than that. It was... yeah, I think I remember a winter in my childhood where it was like about 6, maybe 7, 8 inches, something like that. Really deep. Or at least I thought it was really deep. Oh no, you're stuck at home. What a shame. I don't know. To me, that's a bonus. Might not be for you, Groot. I don't know what your life is like, obviously, but yeah, that would be just like, hey. Oh, goodness me. I tell you something, considering the week of work that I've just had, and my schedule for next week, I wish we had about a foot of snow here in the UK, just so that I didn't have to go to work next week. That would be fantastic. But hey-ho. This one. That, okay, and higher. Go, good sir. are we doing? Oh, yes, honey. That's what we need now. Oh. Gives me a look where I'm actually going. Ah, definitely not the stay-at-home type. Ah, well. Stay safe, alright? That's a lot. That is a lot of snow. Crikey. Yeah. Kind of wild, really. Kind of wild. Getting there slowly but surely. Good, good, good. I don't imagine... I imagine you're probably used to dealing with that kind of level of snow, however shocking it is when it happens. But, yeah. Good stuff. Right. Let's load this honey up. Pop around the back here and get the rest of it. Hopefully get the rest of it. Nice. That. Fantastic. Right. Now, honey. Where do we take the honey? Honey. Best selling at warehouse. Yeah, the warehouse. Again! Ah, oh, delightful. Okay. This guy is actually nearly finished, so I think we'll set this guy to drive to the warehouse whilst we get this guy going with his next job, because we are going to need two. What are we going to need to? We've got 2 more fields to plant. We need to decide what to actually put in them. Right. So you, sir, will be going to there. Definitely getting there. Need to restock the seed level in that guy in a minute. So, we're going to buy this field, which is oats, which is cool. And then we've got this large field and this large field. What do we want to plant? Do I want to do oats? We've already got a bunch of them. We could do some more onions, I suppose. Actually, I think this guy. I think this guy, Pterodos 5. I have a feeling that he does more than just beats, because it's actually this one. Yeah, that. Yeah, look, it does everything. Nice. Okay. Yeah, it's part of the multi-fruit harvester pack. Okay. So we could actually plant some onions. We could even do some root veggies. I haven't done root veggies in a while. In fact, I don't think I've done root veggies since I initially did root veggies, so... Okay. There is still only this guy, though. We still do have him. So I think we're going to break out the onion planter. We're going to do a field of onions. Should be just over here. Here I was thinking I would sell this thing because I wasn't using it. What I do need to do is actually watch how I'm driving. Better. There we go. Right. Fill this. I think we might buy a couple of those guys because we're going to need it if we're going to do this much veggie planting. Because we now have a field of sugar beets. We have an ongoing field of potatoes over there. We're going to have a big field of onions. Should we do this one or that one? We'll do that one over there actually with the onions. And then what's this one going to be? Maybe we could do parsnips. Start with the headland. Okay. Go. This might take a while. Also, does this need direct planting? Ah, okay. Yeah, we need to actually... That's annoying. We need to actually cultivate... Oh, come back here, game. We need to cultivate this entire field, don't we? There's not much left to uncultivate. So let's just do that. Oh yeah, this thing will do carrots. Parsnips. Let's do parsnips first. Go and cultivate the rest of that field so that we can plant the onions. Do this ourselves so that we can just do the bits we need. Should do with buying a bigger cultivator maybe, but we'll manage. The truck arriving as well, wasn't it? Pause whilst we sell this honey. That's a lot of honey. 54,592 litres. Not bad. 200k just from honey. Thank you very much. It's a little byproduct that was, because we didn't even have that one. Something we were going to do. Oh goodness me, this guy is about to run out of seed. Go back to the farm, fill this up, get him back working again. That's going to be a lot of potatoes though when the time comes. Here we are. I'll just fill the... Should we fill it? Yeah, seed isn't that much. I think we'll just fill this. May as well. There we go. Perfect. 5,200 litres. That should be more than sufficient. Finish off this field. The Lockwood. Thank you, Groot. I will look into that. Yeah, I mean, this one's not bad because it can also do sugarcane and poplar, which is never a bad thing. I think actually poplar on 25 wouldn't be a bad one to do because, you know, wood chips are profitable business, you know. Don't bother with headlands. Go. Go. Right. That's him. Here we are. I could do with a bigger one of these, that's for sure. But let's... No, we don't want that on, so... Let's just... Have some steering assist. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, you can see where I went round and got rid of all of the tyre tracks. Yeah, I just didn't bother getting rid of the rest. Finished. Finished doing what, good sir? That, oh, that was probably something getting back to the farm, wasn't it? That's what that is. Oh, good. Will I remember to do that later? I'm not sure. I'm pretty terrible when it comes to remembering things. One can try. Maybe I should take a peek at it now, actually. Might not be a bad idea. I would set a worker on to do this, but it's literally only little parts that need doing, and honestly, if I put a worker on it, they'd probably end up doing the entire field, which is not exactly what I want. Call that a corner. Call that a corner. Disgraceful. Look at how much it missed. Ridiculous. There. Now. Really going against the grain here, goodness me. Yeah. Actually, could I set the onion planter off now that, like, the headland's cleared? Have it start with the headland, and then by the time I get done with the rest of the field, is that going to work? Yes, actually it is going to work. So if I set this guy off planting, tell him to do the headland. Yep, 3 rows of the headland. Just make sure he gets going. That's definitely onions. That is definitely onions. Perfect. Alright. Another row of this done. Stuff. And yeah, by the time this guy has gone around the headland a couple of times, we should probably be finished with the rest of the cultivating. So shouldn't interfere with anything, hopefully. Can I get this whole 1 in 1? Ooh, just maybe. Oh, is it gonna? No, not gonna quite. Oh, yeah, not quite. Not quite. But that's okay. It's only a little bit. And now that it's narrowed down, I can get it. Perfect. Just a little bit at the top then. Yeah. Lovely stuff. You know, it's actually quite nice to be doing something manually for a change, because I spent so much of this game in the menu system organising productions and delivery of things that it's more a supply chain simulator than it is a farming game sometimes for me. It's actually nice to be doing some actual farming for a change. Click here. D. Do actually need to get this done as quickly as possible, because we then need to get parsnips planting in that field. But at least that's a direct drill, so won't have to do all of this, which is great. Here, and then we've got the other side of the field to do as well, but I don't think there's quite as much to do on the other side, providing my memory isn't, you know, completely useless. Again, not quite enough width. I definitely need a bigger cultivator. I mean, this thing is fine. I actually bought this between this stream and the last time we did Farming Sim, just so that I would have something to join the fields up, basically. That's what I've been using this to do, but I think for like these bigger fields we definitely need a bigger machine. So, yeah, they are pretty huge, some of these fields that we have now. With a bigger onion planter as well, for that matter. Yeah. Top off this bit. Then we'll go down there. Sectional. That's it. And now we can start doing the up and down. Marvellous. Should be done in no time. And then it's the planting of the parsnips. I remember when the root vegetables first came out in this game, and it was probably one of the worst experiences ever. I think. I mean, even more so than onion planting. The root vegetables were really bad. Like still the machinery for the base machinery for doing root vegetables is still awful. Be glad we have some modded machines now for them, because I think the planters themselves were tiny, and then it was only a single row harvester. And if you wanted the big harvester, you had to work it. You had to put it on a worker and run alongside the whole time because it didn't have any internal storage. Yeah, it was really bad. I mean, very realistic to the process, I suppose, but there comes a point in even farming sim where realism has to take a back seat to practicality of playing the game, don't you know? But yeah, don't have that problem no more, so it's all good. Again, just too narrow. It's just inconvenient every time. Look at that. Just a little bit. What's that planter going on? Oh, he's done one lap of the headland. Oh no. Oh no, he's done one lap of the headland. Oh, I'm gonna need a second vehicle on onion planting, I think. Otherwise, we'll spend the entire stream today just planting onions. If there's any modded planters for onions yet. I can't remember seeing any, but then again, it has been a while since I looked in the mod hub for such things. Done. But yeah. Perfect. Right, back to the farm. Working on the second headland now, goodness me. That really is going to take a while. Bathtub production is in full swing as well, as you can see, guys. We'll worry about the onion production in a second, though, because it's the worst lineup ever. Ah, right. Parsnips a go-go. Looks like the potatoes are virtually in as well, actually. Yeah, nice. Headland. Go. Oh. Oh. Oh, we can't. Oh. Parsnips next month. Parsnips must be next month then. They are next month. Okay, so we can't do parsnips just yet. They're all next month, in fact. Okay, that's fine. We can leave that field. That field as it is for now. This guy is like literally on the cusp of finishing. It's done. I think. Said you're done, mate. You sure? Pull off the field here. Are we done? I think we're done. Yeah, we're done. Okay. Take this back to the farm, and I think we'll just go and... Well, actually, no. Let's actually go on the mod hub and see if there are any different onion planters. Because it has actually been a while, and that will also give me an opportunity to have a look at that potato planter as well. Before I forget to do it, because knowing me, look, I had a perfectly good cup of coffee here, and I forgot that I had it, and that was literally half an hour ago. And now it's flat cold. So you see how my brain works? Or, in this case, doesn't. Plant that there. Right. Let's have a little look. Actually, if I could find a bigger potato planter, maybe I could do another field of potatoes instead of parsnips. Alright, let's have a look here. What was it called? Lockwood. Ah. Look at this beastie boy. 20 feet. 20 feet. Which is... 6 meters? That's definitely at least twice the size of the one we just got, so... Actually, let's get that. And let's also search for onion storage. Ah, lordy. Yeah, no. There have been no mods for onions yet, which is utterly bizarre. I don't know what they're waiting for. Are they literally waiting to do, like... Are they just not allowing onion stuff until next time? I don't even know what I would look for. All of these machines look really impressive, but who knows? Yeah, it is weird, you know? I mean, the expansion's been out how long now? Months? What a long... It feels like ages that the expansion's been out, and yet there's still not a single Onion mod in the entire game. Like, literally, I only just noticed that what was that? Where was it? There it is. Ow! Darn it all! I told it to load, not to turn the mod on. Go figure. I'm an idiot. But yeah, it's so weird that there are no Onion mods apart from this one harvester that has had onions added to its available things that it can harvest. But no planters, no toppers, no nothing. Just the same old, terribly small onion planter. Maybe that's my fault for wanting to do such big fields, but hey ho. Oh, come on. I guess we'll just stick with the one field of potatoes for now, and I'll add that because I don't want to go through all that again. Off you go, mate. Carry on, good sir. Yeah, I think we need another one of those. And I'll leave this guy here. Let's see, where's the onions? Onion planters. There we go. 52k. No problem. Just go and grab that. Did we have seed at the shop, or did we use it all? I think we used it all, didn't we? For the potatoes? Yeah. Oh, that's a tree. The smallest, most robust tree in the history of mankind, I think. Right. Go. Perfect timing. Oh my lord, okay. Oh, it was fertilizer that I bought an awful lot of, that's right. I was just going to say, oops. There we go. Right. Let's go and join our brethren in the field. Tell him to start with the up and down only, whilst the other guy finishes the headland. Ah, the delight of it all. Right. We're going to need to buy this field here. Don't have to do that just yet. I think I will buy these two fields here as well and turn them into one field and plant something in them. Not sure what just yet. Certainly have a lot on the go. Maybe with sugar beets. Ooh, actually, I know what I'm going to do with those fields. I'm going to plant some poplar. I'm going to plant some poplar because that will give me an excuse to buy a forage harvester. Work the headlands. No. Okay. And higher, good sir. Perfect. There we go. Twice the workforce. Twice the speed. Brilliant. Okay, so the spinach is planted and growing. The beets are planted and fertilized. They should be, um, yep, pH and everything values are good. The potatoes need nitrogen, so they need fertilizing. Yes, we need to fertilize them. Can we plant poplar right now? We can. Ooh, excellent. Okay, well in that case, we're going to buy this field. Lovely. And I can buy this field. Yeah, they're pretty cheap. Perfect. And buy the soil info for that one. And for that one. Perfect. Oof, those are not good fields. These two guys are that. Just switch straight to this guy. Ooh, however, we are going to need to cultivate these two fields. And this, I think, is where I'm going to buy a bigger cultivator, because we're going to need that. So, drop off planter here. Perfect. Actually, we might need to delete a few hedges here as well. So let's go to this mode, demolish. Yep. Remove these hedges here. Perfect. The rest of that can stay. Yeah, so we have this little bit of land up here, so maybe we'll chop down these trees and put some production on there. Could do. Maybe make like a secondary yard or something. Not sure. Either way, let's have a look at cultivators. Special crops, animals, too far down the list. Cultivators, here we are. I think this is the one I went with, or it might be this one. No. It's something around that kind of size. 14.3 meters, 300 horse, 400 horsepower. Yeah, that's a very big step up for just an extra couple of meters there. Yeah, I think we'll go for this one. It's a nice big piece of machinery. Buy that. Oh, I just love having the ability to buy things at the moment. It's so nice. That's all the porridge money. I think the selling of all of the porridge that I did off screen, and then the selling of the productions as well, netted me, I think it was about 2.5 million, something like that. And then we've obviously earned a bit more from other products as well. But yeah, it was a big money earner, that's for sure. Time as well, perfect. Right. This guy up. Yes, to create fields, because we want to take out that little middle bit first. Hopefully this guy is powerful enough to pull this. this a fix as well. It's quite low on the maintenance from there. Oh, holy, this is so much bigger. Get this lined up as best I can before I lower it. Fears have come true slightly. This is maybe a little bit too big for him. Yeah, I think I possibly could have been better off if I'd been using the Fent for this, but no matter. I need to cultivate both of these fields, because that does look like a cultivated field on the right there, right? That is cultivated, but it's also cultivating it. Is that just a seed bed? No, it says cultivated. Okay, that should be fine then. Should be fine. As soon as we've done this little field join here, we will put this on a worker, just finish off, whilst we go and check on the other guys, because we need to make sure they're doing alright. Go to about there. Come round. Line it up with this edge here. So don't believe I just missed a tiny little piece like that. That is so annoying. But let's just go around here first. I'm going to leave a little bit of a green border, but what we have there currently is way too much, so just trim that down a little. Perfect. Get to this corner. That up. Go back, we'll get that tiny little piece. It's annoying. It's annoying. Look, where is it? There it is. This is it. Right. There. Perfect. Okay, limit to field. This guy. To start with the headlands, do 2 rows. Oh no, he's going to do the whole thing, isn't he? Fine, go for it. I ain't got time to argue with you right now. These guys are doing nicely. Look at that. Very nicely indeed. It's a slow job, this, though. Oh, blimey. It is a slow job. Oh, wait, do I have to... Ah, oh, okay. I thought the spinach automatically regrew, but I think it just regrows twice so that you can plant it again. So, okay, we need to replant the spinach as well. My God, there's so much to do this month. So many fields to plant. I'm glad I didn't go to the next month because we need to plant that spinach so that we can get 2 harvests out of it. Lord, we need another tractor. We're going to buy another tractor because we need another one. We certainly have the money for it. What should we get? I feel like I should get one of these big boys, like a big Fent or a Class or something. Or maybe this. Maybe go for this guy. I do like these guys with the articulation in the middle. Reminds me of the Kirovets from SnowRunner. How much would that be with the biggest engine? 600. That would give us the option to do some serious... serious jobs. Do we currently need something with 691 horsepower? 484 for the base. 152 to upgrade. Okay. Not bad. This is the guy we have, isn't it? 517 horsepower. So, what's this guy? Yeah, not nearly enough. Jeez, oh, 913 horsepower. Yeah, we don't need anything that big. I think we'll go for this guy. We'll put the big engine on. We'll go like that. Boom. And we still have 2.2 million left. Actually, you, sir, are going to go... You're obviously struggling. We're going to go and pick up our planter and go and put some spinach in. And then we can bring our big guy up and do the cultivating with him. That seems like a good idea. This guy should no problem in running this. Spinach, there we are. Jan. Go up to the top field. The reason that there is a little bit of spinach already planted up there is because I noticed that there was some grass that had been missed when the field was cultivated previously. So I went up there, cultivated part of the field to get rid of the grass, and then replanted the spinach. Yeah, it does look like, unlike some crops that just consistently regrow year on year out, like sugarcane, spinach does regrow for a second harvest, but then has to be replanted. So, get this sorted here. Start Start with the headland. Okay. And go. Oh. Here's the big chief. Honestly, I think the farmers needed a tractor of this scale for a while now, and I've just been kind of reluctant to spend money on it. Too busy flipping fields and buying harvesters. Speaking of, we will need to buy another one of those harvesters. Maybe even 2 more of those harvesters, I think. We're going to have potatoes, we're going to have parsnips, we're going to have onions, all going at the same time. So we're definitely going to need more harvesters. Didn't work. Okay. Hiya. Uh-oh. He's gonna... Oh, he's gonna restart from this headland? Oh, you colossal peanut. What are you doing, mate? But what is... Wait, what's he doing? What are you doing? Where are you... Sir? 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 Are you okay? Sir, this is not how this is done. All right, this is just not how it's done. Okay, let me show you how it's done. This is how it's done. All right, good sir. This is how you cultivate. All right, this is how it's done. All right. Now I don't want none of this nonsense. Do it ourselves. All the other guys are doing their own thing quite nicely, so we don't need to worry about them at all. Lord, this is incredibly awkward to control with the articulation of the tractor. It's going to be a mess. Mess, I say. But at least it's getting done, unlike the worker who decided that his best thing that he could do was drive in circles. This bit. This bit. Bit. There we go. Alright. I'm quite glad I put the top horsepower on this guy. It's certainly needs it. Ah, man. Okay. Stuff. Ah, I love that, you know, if you have good coffee, like good coffee beans, it doesn't matter if your coffee goes flat cold, it's still delightful to drink. Not quite as nice as when it's actually warm, but certainly a lot better than cold instant. Oh, that is the coffee gone for now. Drunk AI. Yeah, obviously I'm delayed seeing that group. I didn't look at chat. I'm a total terrible person. Yeah, very drunk AI. I think he probably would have just sat there going around in circles if I hadn't taken over. I don't know what was going on. Very confusing. Don't even think the AI knew what was going on, to be absolutely honest, but hey ho. Yeah, we'll plant some poplar in this field, because then use pop harvesting with a forage harvester. And that is a crop that regrows continuously, so excellent. I haven't done poplar in forever as well, actually. Quite nice. Revisiting all these old crops that I've never really done an awful lot of stuff with. Do that. Take this back to the old farm when we're done, park it up, then probably use this guy to plant the poplar. That's kind of overkill, but we need every tractor working. Might even get the small, tiny tractor out, have it run the fertilizer spreader, because we've got a couple of fields that will need fertilizing. Possibly liming as well, but certainly fertilizing. Fantastic. There we go. Right. Hold on up, boy. Come on. Faster, faster. That's a really nice sized cultivator, actually. Very, very good indeed. I think if we were going to run the even bigger one, we would have needed to buy one of those Steiger things, the big tracked monstrosities, you know? Actually need to do a little bit of organisation in the yard, to be honest. We need to properly organise where things are stored, because currently things are everywhere. Like, I've got tractors and harvesters and trailers just hanging around all over the shop. So I need some more sheds that I can then park stuff in. But some stuff like the cultivators don't actually need to be stored in the drive-through sheds, because I'm not going to be using them that much. So it's less important for them to be easily accessible. But they do need to be kind of out of the way. We're going to need to fill this up, so let's go and do so. Get planting the poplar. Fantastic. Are coming. Get on the left side of the road, Lynx. Good stuff. Yeah, I am not looking forward to this next week at work. I haven't done a back shift at work in so long, and it's just... I was so happy to have not had to do a back shift in so long. It's, they are not that great, shall we say. They're not terrible, but, you know, not now that the nights are getting a little bit lighter. Um, During the winter, back shifts are awful because it's dark for 3:30, 4 o'clock, and you barely started your shift. It's just horrible. But more to the point, I hate back shifts because it destroys my evenings. It destroys my entire day, to be absolutely honest, because I don't know about you, but whenever I'm on a back shift, all I can think about before I go to work is going to work. It's a problem. But I'll survive. I will survive. Yeah, no stream on Wednesday because of that group, I'm afraid. Um, Boo. You know? I hate missing my Wednesday streams. I do like streaming twice a week. In fact, I wish I could stream every night, but I think Natalie would actually plot to kill me if I did that. She doesn't mind me streaming, but I think she would have something to say if I said, oh, I'm going to stream every night. I don't think she'd be impressed. Right. Okay, let's get this going on the headland. Go, good sir. Do the shuffle waffle there. Oh, what are you doing, mate? Where are you going to go? Come on now. Pick a spot and go for it. What about that bit? Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. You missed a bit. He'll talk to her. Oh dear. It would be nice to stream a little bit more, but you know, unless I can suddenly start making money from it and quit my job, then that ain't happening anytime soon. And I think that'll be very wishful thinking on my part to think that it would. Right. Well, he's leaving a gap. I don't know why he's leaving a gap, but he's leaving a gap. So I guess we'll see if he continues to do that all the way around, in which case we'll finish it off later on. These guys are... Actually, these guys are doing such a nice job of synchronizing their work. Because this guy started obviously over here and started moving across. This guy started in the middle and started moving that way. And they've both done such a nice... Like, this is AI's working properly. These two. They're not getting in each other's way. They're doing a nice job of planting from opposite sides of the field. All looks really good. Right. How is this guy doing? Ooh, very nicely actually. He is on the cusp of finishing there, I think. Indeed he is. Look at that. Lovely stuff. Alrighty ho. Okay. There was something else I was going to do. Yes, that was it. I need to build some things. I need to build them. Not here. Build them all the way over on the coast over here. We have that free bit of land. Now that we've gotten rid of these porridge productions. aquaculture. We need these things. And I'm going to put one here. Like that. And then I'm going to put another one here. Like that. Should I put another one down? Do another one here? Do 3 of them? Should I just do the 2 like that? That actually kind of looks quite nice like that, you know? Kind of fits. And then we've got space to turn here. I think 2 was probably going to be enough as well, to be honest. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that's absolutely fine. What I do need to do, though, is move some of that fish, because I do believe these are starting to... Oh, wow, yeah. Look at how much fish is now piling up inside these productions. What I need to do is... Oh. Huzzah! Away with thee. Perfect. Now, we need to visit the store and push all of these to the end so that the rest can be respawned. I can't quite remember when the best time for buying fish is, but... yeah, the rest of them are just... in the water. No! Come on, do the thing where you disappear. Don't do this to me. I'll get to them later. Okay, fine, whatever. They should be transferring over. Oh, for the love of... Mate, you alright there? You alright? Because you look a tad drunk. Right. Who put that there? Who put this telegraph pole right here? How dare they put it there? Right. Aye, aye, aye. Right. Let's do it ourselves, or at least let's do the headlands ourselves. At least then we know that they are done. And we can go from there. We do 2 laps. And then have it do the up and down. Actually, scientifically, possibly done. That's where the song ends, I'm afraid, because I've got nothing else for you. Right. Still have to buy that oat field. I want to buy field 25. Oh. I can see why the AI is struggling a little bit with this. The articulation of the tractor is a little bit persnickety. So, Stan, or whoever it was who was driving this before, you're forgiven, but not excused, because now I have to do your job instead. That's just not right. I've got other things to do. So, as soon as one of those onion planters becomes available, or one of the tractors that's doing the onion planting will move that guy onto here. Because it'll be easier for it to do with the AI, I think. Certainly wouldn't be any harder, would it? Yep, there, you see that AI? That's all you have to do, and then you carry on. It's not that hard. Alright. Oh well. You worry. As soon as this field is planted, we don't have to worry about it ever again anyway, so, you know. Not that big a deal. Sit there for this bit. Weird that it was kind of planting in the middle of two rows there. It was very strange. Us. Ah, right. Uh-oh. Da, da, da. From here, which means 1 second. Deny. There we go. Perfect. Spam filters are learning. They're automatically blocking spam before they even come through onto the chat now, which is pretty good. go. Right. I think if there's little tiny bits missing, I'm not going to be that persnickety about it. But I don't want any huge gaps. Yeah. In the field, in the planting. Nearly 2 headlands done at least. That one. Perfect. Line it up, the up and downs. Hopefully 2 headlands will be enough for it to just do the rest itself. Someone's tank is empty. Okay, that's probably one of the onion planters. It's empty there. We'll go for AI worker. 3 is the minimum number of headlands. Okay, don't work the headlands. Just do that and go. Oh, where's he going? What are you... Why are you... Can't you just start where I put you? No, no, of course not. Okay. Sir? What are you doing? Where are you going? And can I see your identification? Because you're obvious... What is it doing? Where is it actually going? Like, seriously. I'm going to give it a minute. I need to go back to... Okay. That's actually perfect, because there is 1 row left. This guy is empty. That guy will probably have just enough seed to do this. We'll go and pop these back in the garage. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, crikey, we need to go and refuel this guy. Luckily, we have that. Fertilizer spreader, please. John. Have a diesel tank right here. Go. Is this... What the actual bananas? What are you doing, sir? I told you... not to work the headland and start with the up and down. And you're driving around the headland like some sort of crazy potato man. You can leave it there. You're going back to the farm, my good sir. What on earth is going on with this guy? I bet it's because of this articulation. It's just not... workers are just not happy with it. But I should have my blue tractor back in a minute once it's finished with the onion stuff, so we can go and finish off with that in a minute. There's that. Now, do these little maintenance things allow me to repair, or is it only modify? Oh, they do allow me to repair. Perfect. Nothing. That. Ah, yeah, they just don't allow me to repaint. That's what it is. They don't allow me to do. Brilliante. Let's go and fertilize the potatoes. You can start with the headland. Higher. This guy. Wait, you're done, dude. You're done. Steady on. There we go. He's finitoed. Okay, so that is a nice big field of onions planted. We'll have to go and fertilise that as well. I think we'll probably get away with not having to lime any fields at the moment. That's still good. Did that just recently, so let's put both of these in here. Perfect. We'll head back down to the poplar field and see if we can actually get some sensible AI going on. Well, right now, it's slightly bonkers. Oh wow, that guy's nearly finished with the field. Look at the rate he's going down there now. Ridiculous. I love it. Higher. Don't work the headland. Just do the up and down. Go. Go. Is he... Are they going to be able to work this out? Or are they not? Oh. Oh. Done a little bit. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's a good start. Now, the rest of it. Okay. I think we're good. I think this guy has actually knows what he's doing. So, there we go. Perfect. Okay. Okay. We're good. We're good. Everything is fine. Oh, boy. Right. Yes, another thing we need to do. We need to fill those fish food productions now that we have the fields all going. And I'm going to buy 8 of these once. Oh. I think the fish is back. Aha, the fish has spawned. There we go. A lot of fish. Okay. Now we can buy this 8 times. Once. Twice. 3 times. And 4 times. There we go. And that is 2 lots. So that's 16 lots of fish food for each of the 2 new ones. So let's go and get them. I love how just, you know, buying nearly 80,000 pounds worth of fish food makes financial sense in this game. Hey, look at him go. He's finally on the move. But it really does, you know? It's ridiculous how much the fish actually sell for. And the fish food it's just like a no-brainer to buy it because it produces so slowly. Park it here. Push these over because otherwise it will load the fish as well. So that one. Perfect. That one. Nope. That one went up instead of across. Ta-da. Right, turn that off. Now we need to go and unload half of this into each of those 2 polytubes. I wasn't even top heavy that time. That just decided to fall over. Oh. Yeah, that's a point. The clothes. The clothes are good in April, I think, aren't they? Yeah, this looks so much better than having those 2 huge mammoth factories. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Steady on, good sir. Right. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Should mean that there are 1, 2, 5, 6. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That should be 16 on there then. Yep, 32. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Sick. Come on. Trying to turn. At least it's a little bit easier than the other polytunnel that we currently have. Yeah, perfect. All right. Nicely there. So, you can now drive back to the store because we're going to pick up all of those seed bags. That guy's going well. Right. Oh, wow. Good grief, Groot. Yeah, that is a ridiculous amount of snow that's falling for you. Oh boy. Yeah, that is wild, actually. That is actually wild. Maybe we could plant cotton instead of roots under the root veg. Do we have the ability to plant cotton with this thing? Oh, we do. I think we're going to plant some cotton. Some fern cotton. Aha. Then we can add that to the sheep production. You know. If necessary, we'll just rent the harvester. But that will mean that we can carry on planting whilst we're waiting for the poplar to plant. Just got to go and look the fertilizer. Unless the truck has arrived already, in which case it's finished. As indeed, okay. Perfect. Probably have to come down here and grab those pallets, those boxes of fish at some point, and just move them properly out of the way. But let's go and get some fertilizer for the seed drill. Get it planting cotton. That'll be actually quite nice to have something as late on as November for planting. And it'll give me an excuse to look out for a cotton harvester in the sale somewhere. That'd be good. Very good. Right. Oh, wait a minute. I need to strap those, don't I? So, then I can jump in here and go. Perfect. Go. Look at it go. Yeah. Headland. Go. Higher. Go, my son. Go. It's tractor and his Jensen Interceptor there. Doesn't like driving on the field. Doesn't like driving on the field. Oh dear. There we go. That's it. Come on. On to the tarmac. Perfect. Right, so still need to get some fertilizer down on some of the fields. That's fine, we have the spreader out already. Let's see, tip side, right. I. Fine. Okay, you want to be like that? Get off. You too. There we go. That'll do nicely. Park over here for now, out the way a little bit. Right. Where did he go? There we go. This is the guy we want. We need to check which fields are going to need fertilizing. Probably this one. This one should get done at the same time. So, yeah, let's go and check the onion field. Make sure that we don't need to fertilize it. Should need fertilizing. Done as they go, so that's perfect. Oh, blimey. I did not anticipate just how much planting there was going to be today. I did not think it would be this much at all. Yeah, here we are. This one. Okay, and higher. Go! Perfect! Ooh, this one needs pHing as well, actually. It's only okay to bad, so yeah, we need to put pH on this as well. So let's put this little guy to use, because this little guy never sees any use, barring, you know, ferrying straw from one place to another. So let's get this guy to going on the lime spreading. I can actually steer. Oh, perfect. Start. We should only have to deal with the poplar field once it's fully down. That and go. Marvellous. Okay. Oh, this guy is taking his sweet time. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that is bad. We're going to need to buy some more lime, I think, because that is going to take a lot of lime. So let's go for 2 full lots of that. Perfect. And then we wanted to buy field 25 as well, didn't we? So let's buy that so that we are good on that. Purchase soil info. Perfect. And then let's visit this field. And the pH is good, but the nitrogen is bad, so this needs fertilizing as well. Okay, so 3, 4, and 25 need to be fertilized, and 3 and 4 need lime. Yeah, definitely need that. That's getting fertilized as we speak. Ooh, that is out of date. Okay, do that again. What is this? Bad and... wait, bad and bad. Why is it bad? I didn't think... spinach doesn't need that, but it does need lime. So... okay, right. That's fine. We'll remember all that, sure. Not a problem. Right. Now, what I can do is I can move on to doing some other little bits and bats. First thing I want to do is I want to create a little space up here where the harvester can park. I have to take a couple of these trees down. Then what we want is a little tiny shed, nothing too big. That's too big. That's kind of also too big. Too big. Too big. Why are there no small sheds? That one could be a good kind of size, but it will depend on if the harvester will fit. Oh, but something is got an empty tank. What's got an empty tank? The lime? It's the lime, of course it is. Oh, yeah. Right. Tell you what. You, good sir, set destination. Down there. I think I'm actually going to buy some more lime. I'm going to buy another 8 pallets, or 8 bags. Because I get the feeling we're going to need a lot of it. So what we need to do is we need to create a little hard standing over here for just the spinach harvester, because this field is going to be spinach from now on. Basically, it's spinach, spinach, spinach. So what we need to do is take down a few more trees, create a little area over here. Oh. A large stump. get rid of this tree, I think. Perfect. Bushes here. Perfect. I think maybe this one as well. Perfecto. Stump. I think we'll throw this into this production here. Come on. For God's sake. In you go. Does this just take wood chips, or does it also take other stuff? I can't remember. It might only take wood chips. It does only take wood chips. Okay, well, that's got to go into the actual place. Right. Oh, and now we have the unenviable job of filling this lime spreader. Sure if this way is quicker or if it's quicker to just hit the R button continuously. They have to be hovered above the thing because otherwise they won't empty, will they? Okay. This might take a while. Just do it this way. At least then I can just watch when it finishes. If I had like a forklift or something, I could probably pick several of these up at a time and drop them in simultaneously, but you can't do that when you've only got... You can only lift one bag at a time. 25% done. That's not bad, but we are going to need... We do have the onion field and 2 other fields to do, so we are going to need all of this. Unfortunately, that's just how it rolls. Not doing too badly, so as long as I keep an eye on that counter, and as soon as it stops, just start the next one unloading, or loading in, should be alright. Next one. 50%. go. Ooh, actually, that's up to nearly 66%. So this should technically almost completely fill the spreader, which is fantastic. Didn't even actually aim for that, but that's good. That is very good. I'd be surprised if we can't finish at least 2 of the fields. Would like to be able to finish all the fields with this. I really don't want to have to fill it up again. Just have to see how it goes. 4.5 bags. 4 bags. Actually, if we bought 1 more bag of lime, I think it would completely fill everything. So maybe we'll do that. This is going to take us to 48,000 litres. It is indeed. So this should technically fill the entire spreader. 50,000 litres. There we go. Lovely. Okay. What are we doing time-wise? Oh, okay. Okay. We should maybe finish off what we're getting done today. We'll just have to see. Started off liming this field here, actually, because this does need... I do believe this needs lime. Need lime? Actually, it needs fertilizer, not lime. It's the far field, the poplar field, and the spinach field that need lime, isn't it? That's right. This one needs fertilizer. Poplar field needs fertilizer as well. I'll just drive through these and just see how... all the ridges. No, the ridges. Careful, they're ruffled. Yeah. So don't have to worry about messing that up. This one should be fine. Hopefully. Yeah, that looks okay for pH, I think. Oh, the fertilizer spreader is finished, so let's get this in the field, get it spreading, and then we can move the fertilizer spreader to the spinach field. Get that spreading up there. No, not the spinach field. The spinach field doesn't need fertilizer. This guy is almost done. This guy needs to go down to the bottom field after we've refilled fertilizer. Crikey. Keeping everything going efficiently is hard work, especially when you have a farm of this size. Kind of makes me wish that we had, like, some roadcraft elements, you know, where we could, you know, program, like, certain things to do certain things, you know? But never mind. Because we don't. We didn't have that. More to go. More. I think these bags are only 1,000 though, so they empty a lot quicker. They're only 1,000. Cool. Right, there we go. Right, off to the bottom field. New field. Yeah. Does the potatoes need? No, they're perfect. Okay, wait. Does it? No, it doesn't. It's only a minuscule amount off, so we won't bother fertilizing this field because we don't need it. However, this field, oh yes, desperately needs it. So, go. This guy, we actually need to finish off the headland now, so let's do that. Steering assist. Okay. Okay. No matter. Nearly done, at least. Once round quick shouldn't be too much of a problem. Can we beat the spreaders though? That is the question, because those are the things that are gonna test our timings. Very much doubt we'll beat the spreaders. With their working with, it's kind of ridiculous. But that's us about a third, maybe? Third done? Too bad. Actually not doing too bad down there either. Look at him go. Clearly done almost once around the headland there. Fertilizer spreader will need to come into this field. Don't think it's needed anywhere else though, but the lime spreader most certainly is needed in another part. Farm. It's needed up at the spinach field. They're actually almost done. Actually kind of surprising. I was not expecting to get round as quick as this. We might actually beat the two workers. That'd be impressive. Neither of them have flashed up to say that they're finished yet. Unless they have and I just missed them. But... no, he's still going down there. Oh, it's a race, it's a race. Who's gonna finish first? Probably him. I think probably him, to be absolutely honest. But it's going to be close. Just go around this little bit here. Ho, 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 ho. Done. Done. Swerve off here a little bit so I have a better angle. Here. Aha! It is fit. Ah, look at that. We tied with the lime spreader. Ah, just as we finished. Just as we finished. I think that's a victory to us, actually. I think that's a victory. Right. Where are you, good sir? Lovely. One limed field. Let's sneak up here. Sneaking up the hill. Sneaking up the hill. Ooh, it's a bit of a struggle for it. That's a steep hill. Hey, look at that. Actually snuck right up the hill there. Perfect. Saves driving round. Go, Mr. Lime Spreader. He's used 40% of the tank already. My lord. I think this guy is almost done. Maybe? Perchance? A little bit over here. But it's being super slow at doing. Okay. And a little bit in this corner. Alright, good sir. Okay, and go. Fertilize that field. This guy's nearly done as well, actually. How fantastic. We have nearly actually done... Wait, do I still... Oh my lord, I still own those fields. Wait a minute. No. Oh my god. Wait, what did I... No. I didn't. No. Oh. Banana milkshakes. I planted 2 fields of corn, completely forgot that I planted 2 fields of corn, and let them go to wither. Ah! I didn't... Ah, man! I completely forgot that I owned those 2 fields. Nah! That's just... Oh, now I've got to decide what to do with these fields, or I need to sell them. But those are actually good fields and not too far from the farm. Ah, man. What am I going to do with those fields? Ah, bananas. Actual bananas. Can I plant corn in them again? Next month I could plant corn in them. maybe I should replant corn in the fields that I've planted corn in. Um, what other options do I have next month? I could do a root crop. I could do soybeans. I could do sorghum. Uh, that's actually really annoying. Yeah, I think we'll leave those for the next month though, because there's too much going on right now to and my thing that I'd be using to plant corn with is currently busy anyway, so yeah, that's annoying. Well, I suppose I could get 44 as well at some point. How much in field value do I have there? That's like 400, over 400,000 in fields that I completely. To be fair, I have such a big farm now. I mean, look, I own 3, 4, 25, 24, 50, 23, 20, 22, 21, 36, 35, and I've also got 7 up here with the sheep. Not to mention, I've been buying and flipping fields as well, so, you know. Crikey. It's going well as well. I could have had a whole load of corn. How dare. This guy's finished here. Let's get him down to the poplar field. That will be the last bit of lime spreading that we need to do, at least for now. The amount of lime and fertilizer I'm using, I need to look into producing my own. I know there are mods out there to do that, I just haven't ever bothered with them because I've never needed this amount of fertilizer or lime, but yeah. Possibly something to look into for next time. It's annoying, that is. That is really annoying. Oh well. Never mind. Oh, crikey. Okay, higher. This guy's done. Excellent. Do we need to fertilise anything else? I don't think we do at this stage. Oh, clear the way. Coming through. Back to the garage with you. I hope there's enough lime in that spreader to finish that field. It is the only field left to lime, I think. If it's not, I'll do some more liming off screen. So much of it to be done. And that has been done already. I think the next big thing that we'll need doing is the fish sales. Oh, hey babe. Oh, yes, the doggy does need her meds, yes. I meant to do that earlier today, but I completely forgot. So thank you for reminding, babe. But yes, she does need her meds for today. 24%. Oh yeah, I think we'll probably get through what we've got here. Shouldn't be a problem. Ah, right. Yep. That looks good. Everything looking good there. Yeah, if we got field 5, field 44, and then maybe 26, 27, and 28? Maybe. I think if I got these 3 fields here, I'd want to create, like, a little yard somewhere around here. That'd be a good one, actually. If I got 26, because it's got this little section here, I could create a little garage there or something. Speaking of, that's what I was doing up here, wasn't it? I need to get rid of these trees and flatten this ground off a little bit so that I can actually set down a little shed. There we go. Yeah, that's all looking good. Gosh darn it, there's another little bit there. Give me a tree. Ah, Superman. Pop it with the other whole tree down here at the sawmill. So much wood here for days, you know. Wood for days. There we go. Perfect. Okay. This guy is nearly done. Just take over that because do that, and then just go straight through the middle here. Save it having to go up and down a few times. This should be just enough line. Finish this off. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. That should be, apart from the withered cornfields, I can't believe I forgot about them, but that should be everything planted, fertilised, and limed. At least that is in dire need of it. I can probably get away with probably lime every field, but I think we should be okay for the time being with some of them. That is good, yes. Let's just pop this away. Shed here. Then how long left do we have? Not long at all. Okay. Okay, so yeah, that's virtually everything done. This guy is working on the last little bits of cotton to be planted. Ooh, crikey, he is going to run out of fertilizer. So, tell you what we'll do. Take the fertilizer spreader over to the field. Just help him finish off this little bit. Get the feeling it's not quite going to have enough just to finish everything off. That is really annoying, and he's probably going to stop working because the fertilizer tank will be empty. So just pull up here. See how he finishes this. Maybe he will have enough. It's going to be really close, though. Very, very close indeed, if he does have enough. Oh my god, is he going to have enough? Oh my goodness me, I think he is. Just finish this off ourselves. Holy moly. That is going to be almost litre perfect amounts of fertilizer. Okay, wow. I thought we were going to run out there, but apparently not. 30 litres left in the planter. Look at that. Oh, blimey. Right. Well, that is pretty much everything done for today, or at least for this month, but also looking at the time, almost for today as well. So, park this up. We will head to the next month. Just got to make sure that all the productions are turned on that need to be turned on. Oh, plonk. Okay, let's just... Oh. Come back, game. There we go. Right. This needs to be changed to distributing and distributing. Now, once this one is empty, we'll be selling it. But let's turn all of these on. Wait, young salmon times 2. Oh, it just runs the recipe twice as fast. That's all it does. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So yeah, we can turn everything on there, and turn everything on there, and turn everything on there. And the offshore aquacultures are pretty good. Perfect. They're still going. The fish factory is still producing. Preserved foods are all turned off because we have nothing in the kitty right now. The quarry's still going. That's still going. That's distributing planks and storing the beams. Distributing the wood chips. Spinnery. That's distributing. The tailor shop is still going as well. Actually, one final thing to do is just check clothes, make sure they aren't best in this month. No, next month. Okay, so let's head through to April. Everything else is taken care of. We'll see where we are as we enter that month. But we're not going to have time to actually do anything today, or in this month, because we are only a few minutes from finishing off for today. So, yeah. Almost going to be pretty much done. Okay, let's just take a wee peek at the old mapperino. So, we don't need to do any contracts. We have more than enough money now. So, that's still producing. That's good. Whoa, okay. They have completely finished all of that. Okay, so actually, let's go and visit this place. And then if we go here and here, we can do this and we can sell. 40k, there we go. We no longer own that one. Perfect. That means we don't have as far to go to transport to our other ones. Brilliant. Farm looks amazing from a height. Look at that. Yeah, those are our 2 fields there that we let go to rack and ruin. Right, okay. So that is pretty much us for today. We'll check the old sale. Anything good in the sale? No, nothing useful. Nothing useful at all. So, I will get those 2 cornfields planted. What did I say I was going to put in them? I don't think I decided, did I? Maybe I'll just do corn again, just to kind of simplify it. Because then, yeah, otherwise we're going to have too much that is requiring the root crop harvester, of which we need to buy another one of those. So I'll look out in the sale, see if I can get another one, but if not, then we're going to have to just buy it full price. Everything else, though, looks like it's in good, good spot. The poplar growing nicely. Look at that. Fantastic. Field of little tiny wooden shoots. Fields should be showing signs of sprouting as well. There, look at that. Lovely. The potatoes are growing good. So, I think what I'll do is I'll plant those fields up before next time we dive into Farming Sim. And put us through a couple of months, I think. Yeah. Because the next big thing will be the fish sales. And then on to the harvest season, I think. Yeah. So we'll pick up for those, I guess. Yeah. Like I said, no stream on Wednesday because I'm working back shift. So we'll be back next Sunday. I don't really know what I'm going to be doing. I keep saying I'm going to do SnowRunner, but I'm not going to keep saying that I'm going to keep doing SnowRunner because I don't know how I'm going to feel next week. Just depends. I might take another week off SnowRunner just to kind of, take a break from it for now because it really is doing my head in. The current region is boring, but also really intense, really attention demanding. Like, you take your eyes off the road for a split second and you flip, like instantaneous. There is no middle ground. It's so just. I wish it wasn't so much like this, but it really is. So we might do SnowRunner, we might do something else. If we do something else, it'll probably be maybe Docked, maybe Roadcraft. One of those two if we don't do SnowRunner. Anyway, I'll let you guys know on the Discord, so keep an eye out on there. Yeah. Until then, thanks very much for joining me today. Hope you all enjoyed. It's been a busy, it's been quite a fun little session on Farming Sim today, getting all these fields sorted out like that. So yeah, until next time, that is everything. So, thank you very much for joining me, and as always, take care, stay safe. I'll catch you next time. Bye for now, everyone.